Hi, everyone. We've got now up to the synthesis level, which in Bloom's taxonomy is something that we should all be pretty familiar with. Many instructors already ask our students to do synthesis level work, and we just might not be aware of it. Synthesis is when we ask our students to make something original. They're asked to make something that they have completely designed on their own. And so because of that, synthesis is considered a higher order skill. So if we're looking at Bloom's taxonomy, it's second from the top. And here are some words from Bloom himself. Synthesis is here defined as the putting together of elements and parts so as to form a whole. This is a process of working with elements, parts, etc., and combining them in such a way as to constitute a pattern or structure not clearly there before. It should be emphasized that this is not completely free creative expression, since generally the student is expected to work within the limits set by particular problems. And that's one of the things that I think really applies to us as educators. The idea that you're not asking your students to just go create for the sake of creating, right? You're giving them some parameters. I want you to go design a engine that can do X. I want you to go write a poem using iambic pentameter. I want you to go write an essay on the theoretical perspectives around the Civil War, right? You're giving them some guidelines. You're not just saying, okay, open creation, go do it, right? You are giving them some structure within which you're expecting them to work. Synthesis objectives occur at most levels of education. And I like that it said here, elementary school up to the PhD, right? Because we're asking students to make things even very early in their educational careers. So here are the action verbs for the synthesis level that you use when you're writing your instructional objectives. And then here's a sample that you can read over, testing for synthesis, some things that you can do. And so in summary, synthesis is pretty easy to explain because it's something you're pretty familiar with. It's asking your students to make something new and unique. It does require time, though. That's one of the restrictions that we have as educators on synthesis, is it requires time, right? When we're doing this, it's hard to find the time to do this in a multiple choice question, right? If you're going to evaluate your students using synthesis, you have to give them that time to make whatever it is that they're making. And it does require higher order thinking. So here's what I'd like you to do some synthesis on your own. Download the handout, use a topic from your course, and write 3 objectives. Oops, that shouldn't say at the analysis, that should say at the synthesis level. And then post it on the synthesis level discussion board. And that's where we're going to stop for this lecture, or video, I should say. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. And I hope you have a great day.